There is a very famous story from the scriptures about King Janaka. King Janaka was a noble, divine, and highly evolved spiritual soul. One night he had retired to sleep in his chambers, and he had a dream. In that dream, he dreamt that he was a beggar, and he suddenly woke up. He was shocked, he was puzzled and confused about the dream that he just had a few minutes ago. In the middle of the morning, he proceeded to summon all his ministers, and he posed this question to them and gave them the task to discover the answer. The question he asked was, "Am I a king who dreamt that I was a beggar? Or am I a beggar dreaming that I am a king? Am I that beggar or am I this king?" The ministers were just as confused as him. They could not even understand the question. You see, one needs to have some spiritual insight to conceive of the question in the first place before even attempting to find out what the answer is. In either case, in their total bewilderment, the ministers had to complete the task because their revered king had instructed them to do so. So they went near and far to source for someone who could give them the answer. They could not find such a person. Finally, they approached the great sage Ashtavakra. He knew what was going on all this while. He was just waiting for them to approach him. So he went to the palace and they presented him to King Janaka. The king, with all his respect and devotion, posed this question to the great sage, and the answer was emphatic. Ashtavakra said, "You're not the king, you're not the beggar, you are your essential self. You're not the waker, you're not the dreamer, you're not the deep sleeper. You are your own supreme self." Without further explanation, Ashtavakra left. The king, with his spiritual insight, got the point. With this sublime message, he proceeded onto the spiritual path to gain enlightenment.